What's good, fam bam? Welcome back to another episode of Loked Out TV. You already know how we do it. We're going to keep it loked out, no doubt, for real. Coming at you with another loked out banger. And this one right here, we're going to be talking a little bit about El Moreno Mexicano, Drexthejoint's brother, TikTok personality, also rapper, you know what I'm saying? And he has recently been arrested in Indiana on a DUI that unfortunately was involved in another individual. A DUI crash. Let's just say that. A DUI crash that unfortunately had another individual lose their life. Condolences to that individual's families and loved ones. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those situations to where, look, people, don't drink and drive. And I know everybody has done it in some fashion before. You may have just drunk one. You may have drunk two. And you're good. You're not even really buzzing like that. And you jump in the car and you go where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? And then some individuals have just been blackout faded and woke up the next day wondering how they even made it home. You know? I can relate to that. But that's not the way to go, man. It's a sad situation because this young man, he was making something of himself. Now he faces 15 years in prison for probably manslaughter, a vehicular manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? At the least, it could even be a vehicular homicide. It just depends on what they do and how they charge it. But either way, I'm sure he has a whole slew of charges, and that's all bad. You know what I'm saying? Drexthejoint did reply to the situation. First of all, sending condolences to the family and the loved ones of the individuals that lost their life. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, life is short. Life is short. And, I don't know the whole situation. I don't know, how, in this case right here, even if it wasn't El Moreno's fault, it's still El Moreno's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get out driving and you have an accident and it's not even your fault, but you have alcohol on your breath in that accident, it's automatically your fault. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get charged with the accident. You're going to get charged with the DUI. And if anybody, God forbid, is injured, loses their life, or anything like that, you're going to get charged with that too. It is what it is, and that's the way it is. This is in today's age, there's no reason why an individual should even be drinking and driving. I mean, there's just too many other options. You don't want to call a taxi, call an Uber. You don't want to call an Uber, call Lyft. There's just so many different options. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, Drexthejoint was also talking about how his brother worked so hard to get where he's at nowadays, in this day of time, how he didn't take no handouts, no help from anybody. He did it all on his own. And now he could possibly lose it all. Once again, it says that he's facing up to 15 years. Which, I mean, I don't know, man. That's a life that was lost in a situation. So 15 years seems low to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I kind of think it might have been a manslaughter charge. But either way it goes, it wasn't something intentional. He didn't jump in the car and say, you know what, I'm about to go crash into some people tonight. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm sure he was out having a good time, doing whatever he was doing, having a great day, enjoying life, enjoying success that he worked hard to have. And now, boom, here we are. You're sitting in a jail cell facing 15 years of your life, possibly everything you worked so hard for gone. Most definitely, when it comes to financials, the financials going to get hit hard because, lawyers and representation is not cheap in these situations. It's a sad situation. I hate to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see that he's going through this, and I hate to see that the family that lost their loved one is going through this. You know what I'm saying? Man, I mean, it's just one of those things, man. Think before you do something. Think before you do it, man, because all it takes is a split second to ruin your life. Period. All it takes is the wrong split second decision to end your life. And, you know, life's a trip. You know what I'm saying? Life's a trip. But just look, man, before y'all jump in a car drinking and driving, get someone else to drive you. Get a Lyft, get an Uber, get a taxi, get a bus. I don't know, man. Something besides jumping in that car. I mean, drunk driver fatalities and accidents are extremely high. And it's just not worth it. This is not worth it, man. So, yeah, man. It's sad to see. And that's all I can really say about it, man. It's sad to see, and I hate to hear this news. I hate to be making this video, but it's just one of those things where people got to learn, man. It's a learning situation, hopefully. And yeah, it's a learning situation, man. So hopefully, you know, youngsters and everybody that watches, you know, El Moreno and Drexthejoint, hopefully they'll look at this and I'll say, you know what, man, I'm not going to drink and drive no more, because if it can happen to him, it can happen to anyone. You know what I'm saying? If it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. If it can happen to you, it can happen to anyone. You know, like, just don't drink and drive, man. It's not worth it. This is not worth it, man. Facing 15 years over one split wrong decision is not worth it. So, that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. There really ain't too much more I can say on the situation, man. It's just a sad situation. It's messed up, and I hate that it happened. You know what I'm saying? I hate that it's happening. But yeah, man, y'all drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. Much love, much respect. You already know how we do it. We're gonna keep it low doubt, no doubt, for real. Till the next one, and I'm out.
Locked out TV, thought you knew. Keep it G and keep it fly. Locked out merch.